How do you deal with rude people, with people who attack you verbally? How do you deal with that elegantly without losing your face, without embarrassing yourself, or take on an approach that you later will regret? Dealing with any form of negativity, hate, rudeness, it's tricky. I want you ladies to be on point with your transformation, to stick to an elegant approach in life, because I know how much this approach will benefit you. And for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Anna and I teach women high society skills and elegance in my online finishing school, School of Affluence. If you're interested in this transformation, just visit schoolofaffluence.com and get started today. So how to deal with rudeness really depends in what form and what way and from who you receive the rudeness from. Are you receiving it in person? Are you receiving it online? Just that itself can make you want to treat it a little bit differently. If it's rudeness online from people that you don't know, then you just simply ignore it. Why open up a conversation? Their opinions do not matter. Their opinions means nothing to you. So for that reason, you just carry on and press delete or block or however you feel like ignoring it. Engaging in the negativity is opening up the door and letting people in who cannot behave in an elegant way, who behave in a very uneducated way. And you don't want to have to deal with people or even just their energy. So it's really important that you keep your door shut and do not engage or let any of those uneducated people into your energy field. Very important. Now, if this happens in real life, if somebody's rude to you, then you have to also reevaluate the person. Does this come from somebody that you know, or does this come from a stranger? How does that person seem normal, or does that person seem crazy? You really have to think about these details, because that also have to make you reevaluate. For instance, if the rudeness comes from somebody that you know well, family member, a friend, then of course you will most likely take it with a little bit more seriousness than somebody that you do not know, do not care about, or somebody who seems not mentally there, right? So you can also then ignore if you like. I think ignoring is probably the best recipe in most scenarios when you have to deal with negativity. But if you do want to give that person a response for whatever reason, then there are a few elegant ways to do so. For instance, you can turn it into a joke and joke it away. If you have a great one-liner back, you can definitely say it with a smile, not with an aggressive tone, not with like a talk to the hand type of attitude. No attitude. If you want to be elegant, you do not respond with attitude or aggression, because that's when you are engaging in their negative energy and you become negative, and you don't want that. You always want to be on a positive high, because that's what's going to benefit you and that's what's also going to make you feel better. Now, a good strategy is what I call kill them with love. I remember watching this interview with this influencer slash jet set babe called Victoria Bonia. I actually have an interview that I translated with her on my blog, jessetbabe.com, that I'm gonna read to you from, because this was such a spot-on response from her that I think is a great example of how you can kill something just by using the force of love. I'm gonna read from this blog post. 2 years later, when I went back to my village for a visit, I was walking in the street and saw some girls standing there. All of a sudden, I hear them say to me, "Bitch, what you looking at?" I responded to them gently, "I'm looking at you because you girls are very beautiful and I just felt like taking a look. But how you speak, I don't know. Maybe you have a difficult life or you had a difficult childhood. For me, it was only a pleasure looking at you." And the girls just froze because I complimented them instead of being bitchy. This type of attitude has changed me so much to who I am today. I taught myself to learn skills that I was not brought up with, that we didn't have in the village back then, and it has helped me a lot in life. Now, what a great response, don't you think? And this is what I really want you to take away, because this is so important. If you want to be elegant, if you want to have success in life, then you really have to think about, first of all, what energy do you send out and how elegant do you treat difficult situations. Don't forget that some people will always try and provoke you just so that they can get a reaction from you. Don't go for that temptation. They just want to see you losing face, and you do not want to lose face. Elegant ladies, they don't do that, because what they're really craving is for you to act in an uneducated, trashy way, if we may use that word. They don't want to see you succeed. So it's important to not to give this to them. So regardless of how you decide to treat the situation, whether you joke it away or you kill it with love or you simply just ignore it, it's up to you, ladies. But this is how I teach how you can handle difficult situations and always stay on top of your elegant game. If you want to start your transformation, ladies, you know I have a finishing school. Just visit schoolaffluence.com and begin your transformation today. Now you must watch my video 10 things an elegant lady would never do. It's a must watch because in that video you're going to learn a lot of interesting new things so that you can always be on top of your game. Now I will see you in that video.